let's talk about a team that has all of the answers. It is all right. Indiana is 8-0, and it got there with a backup quarterback and all the distractions of ESPN's College Game Day. They sold out their past 2 home games, and they sold out the 2 that they still have left to play. It wasn't that long ago that the Hoosiers gave Louisville $1 million to get out of playing the Cardinals. How is all this possible?
I mean, it's a fairy tale. It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the first team in over 20 years that's played 8 games and hasn't trailed at one point during the season. It's a lot of different things. It's mainly the coaching of Kurt Signetti, who did a great job in bringing 13 players with him from James Madison who were really good players, who knew his system and could play. Did a really good job in the rest of the transfer portal and getting veteran guys. He's not playing that many freshmen. He's playing veteran guys. And it's a fan base that for a long time has starved for good football, and they've responded to it, and now they've created an atmosphere, and the schedule's been helpful. It's ranked number 100 in the country by ESPN, but they've beaten everybody by 2 touchdowns, so it wasn't like there's no fluke victories in there.
No, I mean, and they may have done Louisville a favor paying them $1 million, because they could well have come in here and won the way they've been playing. But it was good for them in those first 2 games to not have that pressure on them, and I think that is a part of where they are right now. What can you say about Kurt Signetti? I mean, here's a guy that came in confident and has had every reason to be confident. What else could you ask for? They're passing out the SIG towels and
calling it the SIG 10.
Yeah,
I mean, he's got Pat McAfee's in love with him. Indiana, that was a 3-hour infomercial.
It absolutely
for Indiana
was.
University last Saturday on ESPN. You can't pay enough money for that kind of publicity. And in today's college football, coaches are afraid to say anything. He said that crazy stuff about I win, Google me, Purdue stinks. Not what he said, but and then he backed it up. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, you've got
the hurricane of hype around IU is hard to believe.
No, it was one glowing story and image after another, culminating with Lee Corso, in his Indiana garb, picking them to win, and then you go out and actually win a game that it was a legit win. The defense had to make plays. You had to run the ball and be physical. They did all that stuff. Hats off to Indiana. It's going to be fun to watch. Although this next one is going to be a little bit
at Michigan
more
State,
tricky,
7-point favorite,
Michigan
but we'll see
at home.
what happens at Michigan
at home. So, but they've jumped over every hurdle. So, we will continue to watch them with great interest. You can catch every episode of Overtime on WDRB Plus.
Download the app on your phone or TV today.